Welcome back to the URG Podcast. We are here with a good friend of mine, a talented man, a singer, songwriter. He does acting. He's a teacher. He does all type of shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But very great person, Sam Brock. Welcome, bro.
Dude, pleasure. What an introduction. It's so good to be here. Holy.
Hell yeah, welcome, bro. How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing better looking at your haircut. That's the first thing I talk about.
On, bro.
You look good. It's so different.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get on the curly hair swag, that you got.
I understand.
But my hair got a little more wavy, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Well, it's very curly. Usually it's like...
Yeah, it was a phase, but it was a good phase. Mm-hmm. And now we on to a new phase.
A new era, you could say.
A new era.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hopefully with new stuff coming up. New music.
Possibly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully new music on both sides.
Yeah, there will be.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I kind of wanted to just take it back a little bit to the beginning. I know our first song that we worked on together was Smiling, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that was back in 2020 or 2021?
Yeah.
Around there? 21.
Long time ago, dude. 4 years ago.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. So what kind of made you get into music?
Well, that one in particular was really crazy to work on with you because we didn't actually work in the studio. I recorded it in like my dorm, and then I sent it. Well, first I sent it to Starfall. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He's crazy, bro.
Killed the feature on that song and just crazy talent.
Dude, he was that song. Like, and you were that. So much of that song was just like the collaboration on it. Like, I just sent it to him on a whim, and then he put in his thing, sent it to you, and then you did that shit at the end. It was just, that one was really fun to work on.
Yeah, I don't think we met until like our third or fourth song we did together, huh?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But so when did you first start making music?
The first song I ever did was during like COVID. I feel like that's when like a lot of people started because you were like, oh poop, I gotta like do something productive right now.
Yeah.
And like with Logic and stuff on a laptop, like you can just kind of do whatever. So I was just experimenting on that for a long time. And I just started putting out stuff because there's nothing else to do. And yeah, I just started like hitting up people on like Instagram. Like there's this guy named Cat's Desire. Shout out to him. I think he's a firefighter now, but if you're by some reason watching this, I love you. And yeah, I would just hit him up to like work, and that just started because I love creating, and that's obviously if you want to like start creating music and work on that industry, it's all on you really to start.
Yeah, that's really dope. I think it is something that is accessible to people, but not everybody will take it to the lengths that you have taken it, at least to where we're at right now today. You know what I mean? Like, have you always been into just creating and into music in general?
Well, honestly, you've like for sure increased my love of that stuff because like it's so different creating something like maybe you're using like Pro Tools or Logic or whatever on your laptop, but then coming into your space is so different because it's so much like I have the idea kind of in my head, like I want to do this melodically, and like I've always loved music, like I did choir in high school and stuff, but and I would start sending you stuff, and then obviously now we're here to where we're making music pretty consistently for the most part. But yeah, I've always loved like acting, and that was my main thing. That's what I do mostly. But this is like, it's so fun because you can do it so consistently, and it's easier to collaborate, I think, too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, with acting, there's different levels to it, but I didn't know you were in the choir, too.
I was a choir boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big, yeah. Music theory boy. Love that stuff.
Yeah, well, you play a little bit of well, I know when we're in here, like, I know you're always like, all right, I think I hear, like, this melody on the piano or whatnot.
Yeah,
so I know you kind of versed a little bit on the guitar, too, or...
I can't claim to be, like, a pro or anything, but, like, notes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, like, because in Logic, you can, like, take a piano and be like, I want that to be a guitar synth, and then... So you don't have to really be able to play anything, like, amazingly,
But you have that understanding of, okay, I want to hear this, and then I can make it doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're getting so much better at the piano, dude. You're like practicing
Oh,
every
yeah.
day, right? You still doing
Yeah,
that?
I've been practicing. I've been practicing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Here and there. But
I see you posting stuff, and we were talking. You said you were trying. You said your teacher in college, right, told you that you have to work 45 minutes to 2 hours, or he had to, or else he's not getting better, right?
Well, yeah, he was. So my piano instructor right now, Jericho. Shout out to you, Jericho. He was telling me about how in his college, if he wasn't practicing 3 to 4 hours a day at least, he was falling behind.
Oof.
So that was kind of like just the standard of, if you're not dedicating, and that's why I was like, all right, at least 2 hours to your craft a day. If you're a songwriter, if you're not writing songs for 2 hours a day, like, or at least an hour a day, you know what I mean? Like, do you really want it that bad? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
The consistency is so important, but that's the hard part. It's not like you have like one piano session or something where you're like, oh, I played that, I'm done. It's like, okay, I have to play that 50 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and play it consciously, knowing what you're playing, and yeah. And there's levels to it. Like, once you learn to play something good, you could play more complicated and play more stuff. So
Yeah.
But
I hope you stick with it, because I think it's gonna like, you're already so good, to be honest with you, but it's like, it's gonna, because the stuff you do, like when you play like outros or fixed melodies and stuff, because you were telling me that it's helping you like hear why melodies or choruses aren't working, because sometimes we'll do something and you'll be like, it's really close, but go up here, and then we'll do it, and you're like, I think the piano helped me do that, because you're just like locked into like what key we're in and what notes will work. And yeah, I mean, that's really impressive.
yeah, I mean, I think learning an instrument is, my bad, I got fucking random call. Fuck that phone call, man. We doing a fucking podcast right now. This shit's important.
Unless it's like your mom or something, you can answer.
No, it wasn't. I would have answered. I think just learning an instrument helps you in songwriting tremendously. Like, do you don't feel it? Like, have you noticed the more you understand musically, the more you can build off of your vocal melodies and your songwriting? Like, have you ever noticed that for yourself?
Yeah. I think like there's some, you don't necessarily have to be a musician, you know, like a lot of people use that like and I do it too, like that mumble method to like hear, you know how like you pitch the auto tune to like really, really high, and then you can hear like what notes were wrong, and then when you record it again, you're like, okay, it's actually got to be this note.
Yeah.
Thank you, key of A, you know, chromatic. Yeah. But yeah, it definitely helps. Like just having a background in knowing like, okay, like we're in the key of A, like this is the tonic, this is a third, those will sound good, you know, as opposed to like going in there and just like spewing whatever you want. I think it's going to make it, maybe it'll sound good after you melodyne it, but it'll make it harder. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll make your life a lot harder. Or it'll make your life a lot easier if you understand it.
Yeah,
you know? So.
and it's fun, dude. Like, if you want to be a musician, you should study. It's not just about creating. It's about, like, learning and loving while you're making, too, for sure.
Hell yeah, bro. So, when did you start acting?
Oh, it's been a really long time, actually. I mean, I started when I was, like, a kid, and I grew up, like, not, like, in L.A. kind of town where I feel like there's, like, a lot of, like, child, like, actors who were, like, on Nickelodeon or doing whatever. But I did, like, theater as a theater kid. I started when I was, like, 11 or 12 at this place called the Drama Studio, and I really love it. I'll always go back when I can. And it's just, like, a place where people were, like, kids could write their shows and get them up, and it was kind of in, like, an area where I feel like art is not super prominent, so it let me be able to do art, which was really cool, and I loved it. And I think like it's a community you love, and yeah. And then I did it for a while, and then I did it because my high school didn't have it super hard, and then I studied it in college, and now I'm doing it. It's so hard though, you know. Like I've got an agent, he's really nice, he'll help me do this and that, but like it's all up to you, and it's all up to you. Creating now is what I'm learning too, like writing a film and filming it as opposed to auditioning and that stuff. But yeah, I feel like there's always ups and downs with it, and sometimes I'm like, do I really want this? And it's like, I do love it, and it's, yeah, consistency with that stuff too.
So you would prefer acting in like theater or in television and film or both?
I mean, I want to work. I love everything, but they're so different. Like theater is like you're rehearsing and like with a group of people, and there's directors and there's lighting designers and there's like so many more factors than you. But film, there's that same stuff where there's like lighting XYZ, but it's very much like you get the shot of you one way, then you do it this way, and it's very, very different for sure. And I love both, but I love the process of theater acting so much, and that's like where my heart will always be.
Yeah, it seems to be more what's the word I want to say, like in the moment, like because I feel like when with the camera there's a lot of moving parts as far as, all right, they gotta get the lighting right and this and this and this. In theater it's like, all right, you gotta act and there's a crowd, you know what I mean, and that element to it. So it has a like an immersive. I would imagine it would feel more immersive as an actor.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
than
it's
being
so exciting
on a
to
set.
have that crowd too. Yeah, that's for sure. Sets always feel like pressure. Like, oh, I really hope I do this take how I want to, because if I don't, we're gonna have to go back, and that's gonna make the day longer, and I'm really sorry. But in theater, if you mess up, everyone's like got your back, and they're like maybe improv something, or if you're in rehearsal, obviously you just go back. But yeah, very, very different.
Dang. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about music. Let's talk about some of the projects that we worked on, because I feel like something that you do pretty cool is conceptualize your projects and your singles as well. But for example, I remember when we were making the 5 Stages of Grief album.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy the way the writing was. Like, can you kind of explain a little bit of the story behind that project?
Sure. Whoa, that's like a question, because I feel like you and I have never even talked about that project since we made it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was looking at like all the shit we did. I was like, damn, man, I liked a lot of the songs on there. So I'm like, yeah, let me ask him about that.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, that was really fun. Well, obviously there were 5 songs, right? So that's like the obvious one of like everyone was like a stage of grief, I guess. And I wrote it with a buddy of mine and you, obviously. I'm trying to think back to that time. I wrote it like I was dog sitting in Malibu, and I was like with the dog. And sometimes do you ever talk to yourself? So like I talk to myself a lot.
Sometimes, but
dude, you just telling me that.
I talk to myself all the time.
Okay. I know it's weird, but it is like, especially when writing, because it's like, where do I want to go with this? And then obviously when you're like singing the words out loud. But I don't know, I was just like thinking about like what was going on at that time. I guess I was talking to the dog in theory, but I was sitting on this beautiful hill and I was just like reflecting on like the past year. And then I wrote the first song, it was called My Situation. Remember that one? That was the first one that I wrote on that thing, the Stage of Grief.
My situation has got me feeling absolute worthless.
Oh my God, yeah, dude, that was bar for bar. You're correct.
Come on, let's go. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, dude, don't be sorry. That was I'm honored.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that was fun, and you made that one come to life with like, because we were just screaming at one point in there, and you're like, yeah, I work with punk rockers all the time.
We made some metal music before. Not new.
Yeah, that you added so much to that, and yeah, that whole project actually did feel very comprehensive, I guess. Like because we had like an idea, and like you, me, and Kobe like sat at the table and talked for a while about like where I wanted to go, like chromatically, and like we talked about those 5 stages of grief, right? Anger, denial, grief. Something acceptance. One of those is missing. Yeah, I'll think of it later. But
you listen to the album and you gonna know.
Yeah.
Go to Spotify and listen to it, and then you gonna get the full vision for it.
That's crazy. That was so long ago, and I love working with you so much, dude. That was so fun.
Yeah, that was a fun project. That was a.
Do you have a favorite one that you and I have done?
Favorite project? I really liked Hmm.
No pressure.
Favorite project, like album or just song?
Just in general, like anything you and I have worked on together.
We have quite a few songs, bro.
Dude.
Quite a few songs
Yeah.
that we've made.
There's over 20.
I mean, if I'm gonna be biased, my favorite song that we've done is "Bullseye."
Yeah,
on
that's what I
Harley.
wanted
You know
to
what
say.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that was the most fun, I guess, because
Yeah.
that was the song that I was featured on.
That's correct.
You know, I
yeah.
was lucky enough to get the feature on that.
Bro,
song.
what do you mean lucky enough? You're crazy.
And that was on the Hey Mr. Sun project.
Dude, you stayed up.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, shit, we spent a lot of time making these projects, so
That's true.
put a lot of time and energy and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, care into all these projects. So
Yeah. It was so nice to hear your like singing voice, because I know that you like rap, but like you had like a little like kind of crescendo too in there. I was
because I heard you did that shit, I was like, damn, that sounded so cool the way that you just finished, because it's like a tone thing. It's not like a note thing. It's just like the way that you sang it was cool.
Oh,
I was like,
I'm on
damn, I need to like, if I'm gonna, because I copied the melody at the end of my verse.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to the song, you'll know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
promo.
I copied your kind of ending melody at the end of mine, and I wanted to just do the same thing tonally, and I was like, all right, yeah, I gotta make sure that shit hits, you know what I mean?
It hit, dude.
But yeah, that was a fun song, and that project was a fun project too, the Hey Mr. Sun project.
It was so interesting because I don't know if you told me you've worked like this a few times, but like I used to go in because like, I was like, all right, I'm driving all the way to Corona, like I want to record 8 songs tonight, no matter what, they're gonna be finished, and that's what we finished. Out. It took like 14 hours, dude. Like it was so. We took a lunch break, I remember, or dinner, I guess. But yeah, and now we go in and like I think there's a lot of pros to that, because I think you get so much music, and it's like you have all the songs for the most part written out, and you're like, okay, I want to sound like this, go 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 go. But like you're crazy because you were just mixing as we were like singing and like fixing. But I think there's a lot of cons too. Like you don't get to take your time, and like I love going in now and like maybe the song's mostly done, bouncing ideas off of you and like truly collaborating, as opposed to like it just feels so rushed. You know, the project came out great, all of them. I always love, but yeah, there's such a benefit in just creating.
Well, and you approached the studio different. Like for those songs, you came in ready with everything kind of written. Maybe there was like a couple layers or something that we had to figure out, but like for the most part, if you're like when you were doing a session like that, you had everything ready. And now it's more like I have the concept ready to go and most of it structured out, but there's still the freedom of like, all right, I'm gonna find something in this moment of recording it, right? So it's like I don't know. Do you feel that maybe you've changed the process just because you've changed your approach to songwriting? Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, and obviously anybody's like, I'm sure you notice a difference from like the first track you've made to like You Work So Much, maybe probably one you've done this week.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's, yeah, I mean, just the way I write is different, and like I also like am so focused on like every song I put out now, as opposed to like, I mean, we put out 2 albums pretty close together, which is really cool, but like I think that's really fast, and I want to like take my time and like make stuff I really love, and the process has changed so much too. Like I've learned so much about production, about honestly a lot about production, and working with you, like watching you mix is crazy. Oh my God.
Thanks, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like sometimes we'll just be sitting in silence and you're just like, you got the compressor up and you're, oh dude, it's like, it's art. It's such an art.
I mean, there's layers to it, but your music allows for a lot of those things too, from the standpoint of, especially songs like Smiling. Because you'll come to the studio and you'll be like, all right, I want it to be chopped up and pitched up and done this and done this. So it's like, yeah, we do have the space to do more production-wise. So, like, do you feel like as an artist, learning a little bit about engineering and the softwares has gave you, like, some benefits to your songwriting?
Dude, I think every songwriter has got to learn you don't have to know like everything about it, but just like knowing like, okay, like it's gonna sound better if there's 3 layers that are all different. It's gonna sound better. The vocal comping is really good too. Like that's something I use all the time at my setup at home, and I never did that before. Basically, like for people at home that don't know what I'm talking about.
Bro, this is a gem. Like vocal comping. Go ahead.
It's crazy. I learned it from him, really. But it's like, basically, like, you'll do, let's say, the chorus of a song. You'll do it, like, so many times. Like, and it's like you'll highlight it so it just goes back to the beginning of it. And it's like you want it to be perfect, especially the chorus, because that's, like, you know, the part ideally you want the people to capture.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I didn't like the way I said that word. And it's like, you go, and eventually you have, like, I don't know, sometimes we'll have, like, 30, 40 takes. Sometimes more. And then you just go through and you're like, okay, the S of this one was good. Like the ending was this one is good. And you just, because it's so important. Like that you can do so much in post, but like you got to get clean takes. And that's what makes the song good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was something, when I learned that method of recording, it changed the game for me too, because you don't have to focus on getting one perfect take. You can just focus on getting maybe not 30, but like at least like 10 good takes.
Yeah,
you know what I
sometimes
mean?
I go a little overboard. That's true.
Well, hey, I ain't gonna lie. There was a song that I've done that I did like over 80 takes for one of them. Yeah. And,
which one?
It was Pressure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The second verse in Pressure, I did it like over 80 times. Yeah.
Do you think any of that was because like you're in your head, or because you were listening to it and you were like, oh, I don't like XYZ?
Maybe both.
It's hard when it's your own thing that you've written and then you're like listening back to it.
But then whatever that 80-some take that I got that I was happy with, I was like, all right, yeah. Like now when I listen to it, I'm like, okay, yeah, that shit's cool.
Yeah.
So it was worth it. I don't know if me today I'll do something 80 times, but maybe I will, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
man,
I don't
we'll
know.
see.
We'll see what happens.
There are benefits to like getting that, but you're right. I think at some point it's like the takes are like pretty similar and you're just like, oh, I could do better. And yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes even if that's happening, it's good just to take a little break instead of just, like, if you're getting to 25 takes and you still didn't get it, like, yo, move on to the next line, you know what I mean? Like, go take a walk or something. I don't know.
No, you're really good as an engineer doing that. I remember the song we wrote, like, what, 2 months ago? It was called Ignore That.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was in the booth, like, doing it. And I just kind of forget how much time passed because I was on a lot of caffeine. And also, like, I don't know, it was just, like, a long day. And you were like, let's just move on, because I was getting, like, oh, that's not it. Go again. And you were just like, let's come back to it. And, like, you're like, you're very good at, like, making the person in the booth feel like they're doing a good job. And, like, you're very good at getting people, at least me, out of my head to be like, it sounds good, let's move on.
Well, and then a lot of times what ends up happening is we can always go back and redo it. Like if you get stuck in that, sometimes it's better just to go forward and then go back and fix it instead of trying to just get it right then and there. Like, yeah, it's not that kind of pressure when you're recording. You know? It's like, hello, no pun intended. What was I gonna say? Ignore That. That's the Trisha Paytas song, right?
Yeah. Damn. Shout out Trisha. I wanted to name it that, but I couldn't, like, legally. But that one was so funny.
Yeah, I love that song. I love the lyrics in that song. It's like I feel like it's even more kind of prominent today. You know what I'm saying? Like when we wrote it, it was kind of like a thing, but I feel like it's happening more and more, like just that whole concept of like of what that song is about. You know what I mean? If you go listen to it.
Yeah, promo. But you helped write a lot of that. Like I remember being stuck a few times and you were like, what if you say this? And you always do that, like kind of like under your breath. You're like, yeah, the words actually, what if you went like this? And it's always magic. And I'm like, oh, that's so good.
I mean, you already had it ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just, sometimes when I hear a certain thing, I'm just like, all right, maybe this will sound good. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't, but...
No, but I love that you always say your ideas, you know. It shows that you care about the project, too. Like, you're not just clocking in, clocking out. Because you do so much, dude. Like...
I don't do it for everybody, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you show up and you're not fucking ready, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no concept, like... I might help you finish one bar, or just like, hey, take out this word or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to make it flow better.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You always show up ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You have your song, you have your lyrics, you have the concepts and everything ready. So it's like, I might just put in my 2 cents here and there. But
yeah,
that's just because we've been working together for a long time, too. I feel like we built that kind of rapport where I understand your workflow and you understand my workflow, and there's like that trust of like, okay, I know Sam could get a good take of this, and then you understand, okay, this isn't exactly to what I want to sound, but once I give Urg 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then it's gonna get to where it needs to be. You know what I mean?
dude, exactly.
Yeah, it's a good. I feel like it's cool when you build that kind of rapport, I guess. You know what I mean, between engineer and an artist. You know what I mean?
And it helps that you're an artist too, I think. You know what I mean? Because you kind of know, like, you work with so many different sounds too, and maybe that helps you do stuff. I mean, are you working in
absolutely.
any new genres or anything? What are the fans gonna expect?
Shit, man, this is you a guest on my show, bro. I feel like I'm getting interviewed now.
People want to know.
I got stuff coming. My music, I'm working with a bunch of artists. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah, y'all could tap into the URG Studios.
Is there like an album, a collaboration album?
Maybe there's some in the works, but you know what I mean. We don't have to speak on. All right. I don't want to give away.
You're respectfully telling me to fuck off.
I just don't want to give away too much yet. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand.
We're at the point where there's something being cooked. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
I can say that. Because there was a time where I wasn't making music for a while, and more focused on just like doing everything else here at the studio and whatnot. But it feels good.
Well, that's what you were telling me for a while. Because the last time we worked, you were like, I'm starting to write again. Because, yeah, you work so much with other people, and you give so much of your creative time and also time in general to making other people's visions come to life, you know? And so I'm not gonna lie, it made me a little sad when you were like, I haven't written anything, and like, this was like probably 6 months ago, you said this, like, I haven't written anything in like a year, and like, you told me that you would start something, and then just, I don't know. So it makes me really happy to hear that there is new stuff coming, because you're so talented, dude. And
thanks, bro. Hell yeah. I mean, for sure, it would be impossible for me to just not write, you know what I mean? And especially when I'm surrounded by talented people that are always making music and making dope shit and putting dope shit out into the world. It's like, I got to do it too, you know? Like, come on, it's me. I got to do it, you know? Like, how can I not? But, no, I appreciate you, bro. That's very kind of you to say that. Shit, bro. See, you threw me all off my game already. Fucking A. Let me go back to my fucking shit that I had.
All right, you can check your notes. I'll drink this delicious sponsor. Really good. Pink free or fizz free pink lemonade. Dude, it's, oh my God.
Yeah, straight up. Celsius, come on, send a pack.
I'll always have one of these in the studio. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, this is a good question. How do you handle criticism online or in person?
Whoa. He's getting into the bullying.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think it's real. I had people like hating on some of my shit the other day, bro, but that's why I was like curious to see how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with either people saying stuff online or in person?
That's a really good question. Well, any publicity is good publicity, right? But yeah, I'll get that sometimes too. And like, obviously I do read a lot of this stuff. Like, I remember I put out one song and then like I started like doing promo for it, and like DMs, comments like, this sounds like trash, like this autotune is crazy, you can't sing, stuff like that. And it's like, it makes you really in your head like, oh my God, is this bad? And it's like, I felt so good when I made it, but maybe it's not. And obviously behind a phone is so different because, you know, even like I put out like covers recently and people were like, why the hell did you slow this song down? It sounds terrible. Like, and you get messages and you're like, oh my God. But you have to just, I don't know. you have to put out your art, and like people are taking the time to comment on it, so it's like clearly they're invested a little bit.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
That's
you know what I mean?
that's right, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. You gotta live your own life, and just easier said than done. But people are gonna talk, and you gotta let them talk.
Do you have someone like that you can go to though for like constructive criticism? Like you have do you ever send your music out to people and be like, oh yeah, let me get your feedback on it? Or do you kind of just fuck it, this is my sound and I don't want to hear what nobody thinks?
That's actually a really good question. I used to like, and I still do send it to like a few people to be like, what do you think? Like I wrote this last night, or like there's a few artists that like I love their music, and so I'll be like, hey, send me some stuff you're working on. Like and not like to give feedback, but just to like listen and hear like what new stuff is happening. And so I'll do the same. And yeah, sometimes it's like it's hard because it's like you should do this or XYZ, and it's like, oh, well, I've already made it and like I like it, so it's like I do want to take. But you gotta take everything with a grain of salt because it's your stuff. So recently I've stopped doing that as much because it's like I'm gonna create and just put it out because I liked it, and I don't necessarily want like 30 people's hands on it to be like, oh, the 808s could be this. Oh wait, your vocals sound weird. Oh, because then you're getting your head about it, you know. And it's yeah, you gotta live your own truth.
Yeah, that's I've made a rule for myself that if someone shows me something and it's already out, I won't trash it.
Yeah, you can't. Because what are they gonna do? Take it down?
Yeah, like what? Then you just hating at that point. Unless it's like, you know, like I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you should do this, because I hate that shit too. It's like, yo, this shit is already out. Like, what the fuck you mean I should do this? Like, what you want me to do? Take it down? Oh yeah, we're gonna re-release it because you told me, like, yeah, I should change this.
Yeah, where were you 4 months ago?
For real.
Yeah, that's hard, dude. And it's like also getting advice from, like, I respect everyone's opinion for real, but like it's like people who aren't musicians too. Like I put out a song, I had like my old girlfriend from like 6th grade reach out and be like, oh, I love this song. Why'd you put so much auto-tune on it? And I'm like, no, it's not. There's just like, yeah, it's processed, but it's not like that. And you're just like, you know what? Yeah. Shout out to her though. She's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta pick and choose what you listen to. I feel like as an artist, it's important to
just
block out certain things, maybe process certain things, but not take it too serious.
Well, you cannot take it too serious because part of the process is like you learn so much from putting out a song or even making a song. Maybe you don't put it out, but like making a song front to back and like mixing it, mastering it. You're going to learn a ton, and then you're just going to get better and better. So, like, I think, like, I know a lot of people, too, that are, like, getting signed to, like, labels, and then they, like, delete all their old stuff. And that sucks, because it's, like, that was when it was, like, just them and their laptop, like, making it. And obviously, maybe it doesn't sound as good as the stuff, like, the label's written and done this and that. But, you know, it's not where you started, and that makes me sad when people do that.
Yeah, I feel that, too. Like, I remember Chance the Rapper. I remember all his old shit. I was like, damn, this shit's fire. And then it wasn't on Spotify, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Then he added some of the mixtapes on there. But still, there's a lot of old shit. But they probably don't have a lot of the rights to even, you know what I mean? Like, that should probably expire, too. And then it's like, well, I don't know. Who knows? Certain situations, but I have seen some people do it, just take it down just because of like, yeah, I don't want my old shit on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
and I mean, I get it too. I get it.
I've taken down a song or two, bro.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
which one did you take down?
Sorry, we gonna talk about that. No, I actually took down a project that I put out last year, just because I felt like it didn't truly represent what I want to portray as an artist.
Okay. Well, what do you want to portray as an artist?
Exactly.
Okay, and that's what's coming. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You do seem like you've got like a new swagger about you. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like, I don't know. Like yes, there's like a haircut, but it's also just like the different stuff you've been putting out, like social media wise and like performance wise too. Like you're working at people's live shows. Like I saw you at Jordan's. I saw you did something with Coop, right?
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been just tapping into different avenues. I have to when I can, you know what I mean? Because we live in California. This shit's expensive out here, so.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so I started tapping into the live events and started working on lighting and sound, I guess. Not as much lighting, but I just bought a bunch of lights. So, yeah, I got hella lights, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could get some shit going. And then audio for events too, that's something that I recently started getting into that, like, yeah, that is where I'm hoping to get a lot more, like, work because, bro, you know how it is. You go to some of these events, some of these shows, and the mic is feedbacky the whole time.
Yeah.
The shit is not working. It's just one shitty ass karaoke speaker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And
I understand.
So it's like, but I get it because it's an art that not a lot of people learn, and a lot of people try to do things independently out here and try to throw events and stuff, and it's like, I respect it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you figure out a way to get it done, so that's an avenue I'm trying to tap into more and help out with people more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're always very good at helping out people. And you know so much, too. Like, you do sound design. Remember that film you did? It was freaking crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a whole podcast talking about that. Yeah.
All right, we won't go into that.
Yeah, we got that. Got that covered for sure.
All right. But it's gnarly. It's gnarly.
But thank you, bro. Hell yeah. So, what you got cooking up in the vault, bro? You got any new music?
Oh, the Sambrock Vault.
The Sambrock Vault. We talk about my vault so much, you know what I'm saying? What you got cooking up?
Oh, I've been writing so much, dude. Like, I was watching this like thing Lil Tecca did, and he was like, if you don't have a home studio, like, and you're not getting your reps in, what are you doing? You know? And it's like just writing for writing's sake and being like, I might not put this out, but I want to finish it because I like it and I'm having so much fun in this moment. But yeah, I've been doing that a lot, like demos. And then every once in a while, if there's like a demo, like, okay, the other day, this was like a few weeks ago, I came to the studio and like, it was literally just like a demo I wrote the night before. And I was like, I love this sound. Like, I've never done anything like this. And that's the other thing is like experimenting with like just a bunch of stuff I've never done, like new synths, new genres. But yeah, there's one coming out in 2 weeks that I'm really excited for that we recorded.
Sheesh. Are we going to announce it or what?
Oh, soft launch, hard launch. It's
mean,
coming. So
go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead if you want.
I'm really excited about it. Like, I think it's it was one we recorded 3 weeks ago. And I just, yeah, it's like I'm just not putting that much pressure into like getting everything perfect. Like, I just want to like put out something, and I think it's like a cool story. Yeah, I'm super excited about it, you know.
Okay. So you don't want to say too much about it, huh?
Oh, I it's called Who You Are.
Ooh, Who You Are. You heard it here first. All right, do we have a release date?
August 14th.
Shoo! Who You Are, August 14th. Be ready.
Tap in.
Sam Brock, motherfuckers.
And that was fun because that one was really only half done, and then I feel like finishing it here was really, really helpful. Just added so much to it. So I'm excited to put it out. Put out so much stuff. It's just time to put it out, you know, and just have fun again and love art and
just release shit.
Yeah. There was such a period of time where I was like in my head about everything, like acting in particularly too. Like I would go to auditions and be like, oh my God, I didn't hit that the right way. And like, I've gotten back into acting class and I started writing and putting out my own films, and with music doing the same, like being like, oh, I don't like that mix, and like I can't take it down, and like I don't know, just like getting out of your head and just making art because it's fun and not because like if I get that job it'll be this amount of money, and if my friends are doing this, should I do that? And I don't know, just I'm really just trying to like be who I am and like put out what I want to put out. And so that's been really fun, and and the studio for sure has helped
Yeah.
that happen.
Dope. So you've been writing films, you said?
Yeah, I've been writing a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
With
You've been
Dane.
writing like scripts and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. With you said with who?
With Dane, remember
With Dane? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of course I
Dane.
remember Dane, bro. Yeah.
I
the
love Dane.
fucking wizard with the camera.
He's crazy. And
So he does like film work too?
yeah,
Yeah. So y'all been working together on something.
yeah, we have been.
Okay, cool.
He's so talented. I mean, his photos, yes, but like he also like just made a documentary that's coming out, and there's a premiere. We should maybe promo it.
Bro, hell yeah. Dane did all the photography for URG 2 and URG 3. Hello.
I don't know if Sales is blogging it. Or Fest.
URG yeah, Dane is the man with a plan. So what is his documentary about?
It's called Changing Faces. He's been working on it for a really long time. And it's like about, I haven't seen it yet for preference, so like I'm not the best man to speak on it, but it's about this guy who was in jail for a really long time, and his journey. And there is an LA premiere for people coming in September, the premiere is, so
Cool.
you should check it out. I'll be posting a lot about it as it gets closer. It's still like really far out. But yeah,
Oh, shit,
if you're in
it's
LA,
like
please
next
come.
month, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming.
That's dope. So can we talk a little bit about the film that you're writing or no?
Yeah, for sure. It's nothing like nothing I'm doing is like top secret or that important, to be honest.
I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So is
and I
it
appreciate that.
is it a full feature film? Or are you working on a short film, or what type of project is it?
The last thing that Dana and I did, we actually finished yesterday.
Okay.
And it's like a short, and it's like very like just people like, you know, it's not a super high budget thing. It's just like a really small team of people we love, and like he wrote it. I like workshopped it a little bit with him, but it's really his project. And it was just it's me and this girl Emily are the actors and actresses. And yeah, it's about this like these two people get locked out of their apartment, and the story kind of goes from there. And it's just like it's funny. It's got good elements. It's real. We were in Big Bear filming. We were in, you know, it was so fun to like create with him, and just creating for creating's sake. It was really fun.
Dope. Okay, so that's are you guys putting it out? Are you guys like releasing it, or is it something that you
Yes.
guys are kind of cooking up and then seeing what you're gonna do with it?
Well, that's a good question. We finished filming like literally yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So editing takes a while, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, people underestimate post production.
Yeah, dude. Especially the sound design. I was actually thinking about hitting you up for that because we're gonna need a lot of help because we didn't have we had like mics, but like, you know, sometimes we were in like one scene in like a boat, and like it was kind of like rocky, and we were like, I have no idea how we're gonna fix this later, but we're on the boat, so
But like, we filming it now. Like ain't no stopping the production right now.
exactly.
No, I get it.
Yeah. I've just been falling in love with art all over again, and I think writing music and film and acting class and just everything. You know, this summer has been really good for me in that way. It's been awesome.
Do you feel like you've seen a change in the independent artist music scene in the past 5 years?
Dude, that's such a good question. Yeah. I mean, like, social media has completely taken over, like, the music industry. Even, like, big artists are, like, doing these, like, TikTok videos where they're just, like, literally playing the song and, like, promoting it. And as an independent artist, you can be on that same field. And then bigger artists, like, with studios are finding smaller artists because they're like, oh, I saw your video online. Let's tap in. Which is I think I used to have such a negative view on that stuff, but it's so exciting that you can like create and just put it out there, and people can find it, and you can work with new people, and people reach out to you, good or bad sometimes. Yeah. Have you?
I would say so. I think I feel like less people are getting into music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's hear more about that.
Like, I feel like there was like a good 2 or 3 years where there was a lot of people just wanting to get into music, But I think since there was a lot of just independent artists or whatnot, I feel like, I don't know. It's not as many people are getting, or maybe I'm just noticing it differently, but I feel like a lot of the people that are getting into music now are actually in it because they want to make music. Like, I feel like that trend of just getting music just, or making music just to post about it is like dying a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, now it's people that are making music because they want to make music.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to manifest that shit, but
I hope so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so hard because like on paper anybody can do it, but to put in so much work into it and to make a song that's more than like those 12 to 30 seconds on TikTok, you know, where like, and I also like a lot of people I know like make a song because they like want like XYZ, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm going to do this and that, and like my followers are going to do XYZ, and like, I don't know. I think people can get big heads about that stuff, and like they can get also like big heads and anxious. Like there's no in between. They're either like when they get something that blows up, they're like, I'm the man, I'm everything, and then when something doesn't, they get really anxious about it. So it's, yeah, I hope that people who want to make art are doing it because they want to.
Have you ever changed something in your song or made a decision based off of like trends or something that's going on, or do you write music? I don't know. Have you ever done that? Like, have you ever just been like, all right, yeah, this might be good for like a clip online or something?
Well,
I for sure have. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm not.
Like what?
Like, let me think of a song. Like a song that I did is called "Why."
I literally was in my head like, I think he's talking about why.
But like that song, okay, when I made it, it came from a very real place.
No,
you know what I mean?
love that song. And
I love that song too. Like I love that song.
Wow.
But when I listened back to it, I'm like, okay, this is not anything that I consider something that I put on a project. I'd consider it more just like, all right, yeah, this might have potential to blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that chorus had that blowy up kind of aspect to it, but there was like, it was more. But the chorus, it wasn't like, you think you wrote that to blow up, or you think it was both?
No, definitely. I think, well, when I wrote that song, no, definitely wasn't thinking that. But after it, I was like I made certain decisions mixing wise and maybe like promotion wise. It's like, all right, yeah.
I remember the videos of you doing this.
The why?
Yeah, those are awesome though, and that's what you have to do. Like grab people's attention. Like there's such a difference in writing something to blow up and then being like, I have this thing that I love and I have confidence that people might connect with, and you know that's fun. That's fun music too. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a difference there of like making music to blow up and then doing things to make your music blow up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you want people to hear it, you know what I mean? You don't want people to hear it because you're like, I want a million streams. It's just like, you wrote something, I want people to listen to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be proud of your shit.
Yeah, that's right. And you should be. That song's a banger.
All right. Shifting gears a little bit, you know what I mean?
Okay, very natural transition.
What's like a random hobby or interest that you have that maybe people wouldn't know?
Oh, I'm a big like outdoorsy guy. Like, I'm playing a lot of pickleball recently, which is really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, this the homie Jordan was telling me about pickleball the other day, but I've never played it.
Okay. You've never played it, bro?
No, I never played it. Are you nice or what?
On the court, I'm not nice. I'm mean.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking names.
That's what's up. Yeah, bro, you're I seen you post a gym picture the other day, bro, and your fucking shoulder was looking like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm like, what the hell? When did Sam just start taking steroids? Like, what the hell's going on, bro? Like,
that's very kind.
Have you always been into fitness or like doing physical activity and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you play sports growing up?
Yeah, I played some sports.
What sports did you play?
When I was a kid, I did like football.
For real?
I was a football guy, yeah. I played
Okay.
lacrosse, did track. I just did, like, my town was very much, like, you kind of had to. Like, just everyone was doing it, and you wanted something to do. So I found, like, I think the communities of that, and I've been trying to get back into that with, like, workout classes and like, basketball, pickleball, like, because I love working out. Like, it's so, like, meditative to, like, and I always listen to, like, an album front to back, too, because it's like, okay, I've got, like, an hour and a half. Like, maybe even 2 albums if I'm, like, off of Celsius or something.
Yeah, or it's a shorter album.
Yeah, yeah.
30-minute Jones.
Yeah, so, yeah, and, like, that's good, too, like, having your time to, like, reflect and think and to just, like, get those endorphins doing what they gotta do. But, yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Are you a fitness kind of fella?
I try to be. I did a lot of sports growing up, and now I try to, like, just do it because it's important to, like, be active and shit.
Yeah, and, like, not die early.
Yeah. But I did football and, like, soccer.
Oh, did
and all
you?
that stuff, yeah.
What'd
What position did you
That's
play?
what I was gonna ask you, yeah. I was a nose guard.
What the hell?
So, and I was little. Like, I should not have been nose guard.
You was just quick, huh? Quick off the ball.
Well, I got hurt a lot. Like,
Oh, for real?
it just because, like, when you're at that age, like, there's not a lot of, like, at least in my town, there wasn't a lot of kids that were, like, big. And so it was just, like, kind of luck of the draw of, like, we need someone to do it. All right, you do it, Brock.
Or, cause you grew up in where did you grow up?
I grew up in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. I was gonna say Michigan.
That's
I knew it
close.
started with an M.
Yeah.
But I always remember the song Cape Cod, so I'm always
Oh,
like,
yeah,
all right, I
that
know it's
song.
wherever Cape Cod is, but damn, I'll be forgetting.
You ain't never been to
sometimes.
Cape Cod, huh?
No, I've never been to the East Coast.
What?
Yeah, bro,
Dude, you
I
gotta
know.
go. Not even, like, New York?
never.
Dude.
I know. I
You
want
gotta
to.
tap in.
I want to. Why
Why
but
aren't you? It's a fun little trip. You're summertime. Take a little trip.
I- God willing, man. God willing. But okay, so what was it? What age did you come to California?
I moved here when I was 18. Yeah,
Okay.
I was 18.
Oh shit! So that must have been pretty scary, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'd never been. I just kind of did it. Like, and it was scary, but it was so exciting. Like, it was something I wanted for such a long time. And, like, maybe it's different, like, growing up in California, you know, because you're, like, surrounded in it all the time. But, like, I remember, like, telling my friends, and it was just, like, this dream. And, like, a lot of people were like, nah, you're not going to actually do it, right? And I've been here for 6 years, so I did it. You know? Yeah, it's
That's pretty
exciting.
crazy. Cause, I met you through Jordan, right?
Yeah.
But you was out in Malibu, cause you was going to school out there,
Yeah.
and but like out here where I'm at, it's very different than like Malibu and LA.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, it is a different, but I mean, I've never been to Massachusetts, so I imagine out here it's very different than Massachusetts. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But what was it like growing up out in Massachusetts? Like, it was like a small town type vibe? Yeah. So it was like
Yeah.
everything revolved around like the fucking high school football team and shit.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, so yeah, can you tell me a little bit about that? Because I'm kind
Yeah.
of curious.
Well, I loved it. Like, I think there was a really big period of time where, like, a lot of people I went to high school with would, like, kind of crap on the town and be like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here, blah, blah, blah. But, like, whenever I have, like, a vacation or, like, maybe work is not going, like, you know, ups and downs, it's like, I want to go home and, like, I just want to, like, recharge. And it's just nice because I was there, like, a month ago, and it's, like, walking around town, like, you know, there's, like, one big grocery store, there's, like, like, fields, like, it's a very walkable town. And so it's like you're walking down the street and you see a bunch of people you know, and it's just like so comforting to be like, oh my God, I haven't seen you so long, and like everybody there knows everybody in some way. Like, even if you don't know them directly, it's like they're brothers with XYZ, and they went, and like there's only one high school, you know. I don't know if is there multiple here in Corona?
Oh, bro, there's like fucking 6.
Oh, oh damn.
There's like 6 within like 6 miles from here, bro. Like,
Wait, really?
Bro, there's one down the street right here. There's one another 5 minutes down the freeway here, and then another one up the street from that way.
Really?
Hell
Dang,
yeah, bro.
good trip.
And each one had like, yeah, bro. Like, how many people were in your graduating class?
Like 150, maybe 2.
Yeah, bro.
Were there more in yours?
Yeah, bro. I mean, there was over like 400, 500 people. Bro.
Really?
Had
And
to
there's
have been.
6?
Had to
Dang,
have been.
this place has got a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, you seen how fucking Pepperdine is, or like you seen how like fucking packed the city.
Yeah. The city
out
has a
here,
lot of
but-
people in it. Wait, did you and Jordan go to the same high school? Is that how you know Jordan?
Yeah, but I didn't meet him in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than him, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah.
You're 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
20. I turned 27 this year. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Are you
Yeah.
nervous? That's a big one.
No, feel good. Feel
Feel
pretty
good,
good.
look good.
I feel prime time, bro.
That's
to be
right.
honest.
Yeah.
But wait, I'm not. You always change the subject, bro. You
That's
see,
right.
I'm trying to learn more about fucking Massachusetts. You know
You're
what?
an interesting man.
What I wanted to tell you was I forgot who I was talking to, but I met this homegirl, and she was. I don't know if she was from Massachusetts, but she was talking about going to Massachusetts. And I was like, oh, yeah, like Cape Cod, huh? And then I brought that one up. And she's like, oh, yeah, Cape Cod. But then she started talking about it. She was like, oh, yeah, like every summer that I've gone out there was just an amazing time. Like she spoke super highly of that place. I'm like, damn, like. And then you did too. Like I remember when we made that song, I was like, "Oh shit! Like Cape Cod sounds like a fucking magical place." You know what I'm saying? Like a little hidden gem in America.
Yeah. It's crazy because to me, it's like a big place. You know what I mean? But I guess it's not.
Well, I mean, I guess it is, but it's just me since I'm from Mexico
Yeah.
and I grew up in California. Like I never really met too many people from Massachusetts, so it's like.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, Cape, dude. There's no words. Like my grandfather, he was in the Cape for like when I was a kid, and we'd always visit him, and like, it's just like a very like. There's an arcade in town, and like the beaches, and it's like so quiet and. It's beautiful.
Do they have warm water or is it cold water?
I mean, it depends. I mean, time of year, right? Like summer is always like. Well, I don't know. California's have like a weird sense of that because like when I go to the beach in LA, I'm like, oh, this is great, and everyone's like, oh my god, I can't. So I.
Like you consider the beaches out here cold?
I think everything here is fine. Like personally, because
Okay.
I think that the East Coast is like colder in general.
Oh, okay.
But people here, like you're wearing a jacket in here, which I think is crazy.
Hey, bro, come on. They don't know the temperature out there. The
That's
people
true, that's
watching at home, they don't know how hot it is in here.
Yeah, it's freezing in here.
It's cold in here.
You need that thing. Wait, I didn't know you. Were you born in Mexico or were you born here?
Yeah, I was
Really?
born in Mexico, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I moved here when I was like 3 years old, so I grew up here in Corona pretty much.
Right. And your parents moved right to Corona.
Yeah. Yeah, they moved here in 2001, and it was like right before 9/11 happened. And
Oh,
I mean, I was too young to remember. Well, I don't really remember 9/11 to be honest, but
You were like what, 4 or 5?
I was like 3-4, and but they told me like, yeah, we almost moved back to Mexico when that shit happened. I'm like, damn.
Really?
So there's another alternate universe out
Dude.
there where I never lived out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just straight up
crazy.
Mexican. I mean, I am Mexican, but y'all know what I mean.
Yeah. No, that's so interesting how I'm glad that they didn't.
Yeah. I'm glad too. I mean, I'm happy with the life out here, but because, I mean, I don't know if it's because of that. I've visited more places in Mexico than I have in the States, so that's why I'm like,
what? Yeah, you haven't been to East Coast.
yeah, I haven't. Like the only states I've been to out here is like fucking Nevada and like Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, Vegas is
and yeah, Vegas. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of Vegas, but
No, why not? You don't like gambling and people riding in the streets?
I've just never had enough money to enjoy Vegas like that. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
that's true.
Because I feel like you need to go with like at least $500, $1,000 to gamble. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's
Unless you're just gonna spend $100 and gamble for like an hour, and call it a great night. You know what I'm saying? Unless you win, like you. But I've never. I did the slots a little bit, won a little bit, but
Okay, nothing crazy.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's why I just need to take more risk when I'm out there.
But dude, that's because I was in Vegas like 2 months ago. But we were doing like we didn't go just to Vegas. Like we did a road trip like national parks. So we did like Utah, Arizona, Nevada.
You saw Grand Canyon?
Yes. Oh my god.
Is it your first time seeing the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. I like That is the most beautiful thing I've seen in my entire. It's crazy how it looks like that.
It's the pictures don't do it justice, huh?
No,
It's really insane.
It just goes on forever, and it's like magical, and like I was with my buddy, and he was like, "Dude, I cried," and I looked over, and he was like, doing that.
I know what you mean, because it is pretty impressive. Like,
yeah, I didn't even.
It's powerful.
I was like, let that out. Like, this is so, yeah. But point anyway. So we went to Vegas, and like, I do not have a lot of money, so like, I went with like, I think I had like $50, and I was like, I want to gamble when I'm here, and he was like, I don't want to gamble. It's a waste of money. I was like, well, I'm here for the day, so I'm gonna gamble.
Yeah.
And like, I did a few. I didn't know how the machines are working though, but I started winning, and it's such a good feeling because you're like, oh my god, I have 100. Oh my god, but then it goes, you lose one, and it's
it goes quick.
Yeah. So I won like a few games, and then I lost. I was at like the table, and I lost, and I was like, okay, call it, because I was like, I'm up, I feel good, like I'm gonna be sad if I'm negative,
Oh, so you went out on the positive.
Yeah, I did.
Hello.
I did.
All right, so you won, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, sir.
That's what I'm talking
It
about.
felt good.
Yeah, it is a good feeling. I remember I played the slots. I put like fucking $10 in the slots. I won like 30, and I went to Subway and I bought myself a sandwich.
And that's a win, dude.
I felt great. I felt great about it. You know what I mean? But yes, Vegas, it's fun. It's fun, but I just haven't had that baller experience in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you can't go in. Like, you're right. You do have to spend a few hundred, and like at some point, it's just not worth it. Like, I did think it was fun, and like we ended up staying like an extra day because we were having a good time. But that doesn't mean like I need to like get super intoxicated and gamble all day. There are other
but I bet it was more fun just because of the company you were with, not just because it was Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vegas in itself isn't, to me, the greatest place. But if you go with good company, like, shit, anywhere's a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It was just me and my my best buddy from high school. I love you, Cal.
Yeah, shout out to you. But hell yeah, okay. All right, let's get into this. I have this segment.
Okay.
It's a fun segment. It's like quick questions. You know what I mean?
Quick questions.
Quick questions.
I love your transitions. They're really good.
On my phone and shit. Don't make fun of me, bro.
No, it's really clean, and the audio listeners wouldn't even know.
I'm gonna edit this shit anyways. I'm about to say it again. I'm about to do this.
All right, prove it.
Transition one more time. All right, so now we're gonna go into this next segment called
That's the first time you said it?
Yeah, the first time I said this. We're gonna go to our quick fire URG questionnaire with Sam Brock. Every time I say that shit, I give it a different name too.
Oh, okay. So there's no consistency. I love that.
None at all.
On their toes.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Got it. Something new every time. You know what I mean? That's what you can expect here.
That's right, baby.
All right. So, if your voice was a cartoon character, who would it be?
SpongeBob.
Ooh.
He's fun.
You know what? I could see that. Not for every song, but I could see that for some songs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, dude.
All right, SpongeBob.
Is this a segment where I can ask you back, or is that illegal?
You could.
All right. Well, what about you?
Shit. Like maybe all 4 of the Ninja Turtles combined into one super turtle.
That's right. Switching flows, like.
You know what I mean?
I can very much see that.
Hello. You get me, bro.
I
get me. Okay. If your music was a type of weather, what type of weather would it be?
A storm.
A storm? All right, okay.
Yeah.
Like what kind of storm?
Like the whole cycle of the storm. Like first it's like calm, the calm before the storm. Mm-hmm. And then the storm happens. Yep. And then
rainbow.
Yes, that's even better than what I was thinking.
If you could perform under one colored light for the rest of your life, what colored light would it be?
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna look that color, probably.
Yeah, I mean it'll be shining on you. You won't be completely that color, but yeah. You know how stage lighting works.
Yeah.
You've experienced.
I feel like feel like blue, like I feel like there's a lot of blues, cause you know, like I feel like blue can mean like really like sad and gloomy, but then it can also be like really bright. I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe blue because there's a lot to do with it, and I kind of like blue. It's a nice color.
Blue, I love it.
Yeah.
If you were stuck on an island and could only listen to 3 albums, what would they be?
Ooh. Okay. First album, The First Time, Kid Laroi. Such a good album, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
You put me on a Kid Laroi like that.
yeah?
Well,
you rock with him?
I mean, I do.
Why'd you say it like that?
Cause I don't listen to him like that. But when you told me to go through his album, I listened to the album. And I was like,
good.
oh shit, that shit is fire. But I didn't really listen to it that much after. You know what I'm saying? But I did enjoy it.
Okay, yeah, dude, he's just on like a generational run right now. And like his albums are, it's kind of like what we were talking earlier. Like he very much thinks about like, and he's talked about it a lot, like front to back, like, and also like the order is important. Like he wants transitions to run, and like he wants there to be one comprehensive story in that album in particular, which is like, so good.
Very intentional work.
Yes, dude. Yeah, and he worked on it for like 2 years, you know. So it's like obviously you're gonna put, you know, deleting songs and like putting songs back. Yeah, that album is just to me like flawless. No notes. Okay, so that's one. Okay, I have been listening to Swag a lot. JB, it's so good, dude. Like,
What do you think? Did Sexy Red ruin the song?
no, I don't think she ruined it, dude. I think people are gonna talk.
Hello.
You know.
Yeah, they are.
Let her do her thing. Like in the studio, they look so happy. Like they were really fucking high. But they were happy. Like,
Yeah.
let them do it. And like, yeah, do I love that sound? I don't know, but like that's the song, and like I still like the song. She didn't ruin the song, but and it sucks because then people like go in and they're like, edited the song without her, and it's like that's so messed
Yeah,
up.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So no, I don't think she ruined it, but it's an interesting verse. Yeah.
Yes, I enjoyed the album too.
I
All
did
right,
too.
so we
It's so
got
him.
Kid Laroi, we got
Right,
JB.
Oh, last album. Okay. Okay, well, I'm like a really big like I have so many like older albums and stuff I love too, but like I'm really into like keeping up with like the trend of like what's coming next and next and next, and I love like music. I don't know what it like. I just love the industry, I guess, in that way, seeing like what's coming, snippets, blah blah blah. So my third answer will be I'm really hyped for MGK's new album. It's like he's just completely changed his like image, his sound, like the stuff he's been putting out recently is crazy, and like a lot of the album is out already, but like I haven't listened to the whole album, but I would want to hear that one because the songs that I've heard are crazy.
Like, I gotta take something new to the island, you know what I mean? Just so
Yeah,
keep me
yeah.
entertained, you know, hold it down
Yeah,
for the
true.
first, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll grow on me, and then
Yeah, I think so.
I respect it. That's cool. All right, well, shit, man. Thank you for pulling up today. I know you
Yeah.
always drive a fucking across the whole damn country just to pull up every time you pull up. So I'm grateful when you do, man.
Oh, dude, you too. I always love making this drive. You're the best. You're so hardworking, and like I have so much love for you and what you do. It's crazy.
Hell yeah, bro. Much love to you. Shit, let them know. We got Who You Are dropping
Yes.
August 14th.
Please listen.
Make sure to tap in for that. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, where to follow you, or you know what I'm saying, where they could tap in with you.
Oh, okay, all right. You can tap in. My Instagram is sambrockinsta, Sambrock TikTok, Sambrock YouTube, Sambrock on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that stuff. Check it out, please. It would be so nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And make sure to subscribe to the URG Studios channel. Like the video so we could keep doing what we do, man. And yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
baby. Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.